First, I'd just like to congratulate Principal Duke Jackson for a job well done here at First Avenue School. The display that we saw today was apropos for what's going on in here today.
Yes, it was.
Couldn't ask for anything better than
That's
call
right.
up the ghost of Alvin Ailey.
That's right. I've been buked and I've been
And
scorned.
sing Wade in the Water.
That's right.
I thought that was brilliant.
That's right.
And then follow that, the young man who read the poem, Don't Quit. Because whatever happens to you, don't quit. And before I say what I need to say, I would like, because I feel responsible for those principals, because we called that meeting. We didn't ask them to speak, but they did so. And as a result of them speaking, because how could you say that you want education but depreciate democracy? So I would like, if there are any administrators in here, any vice principals that are, or DCs that are old, used to be DCs or principals or anything like that, she can't suspend you all. Please stand up in solidarity for the principals. Thank you. And if anybody is threatened, or bullied, or harassed, then we need to go to court. Yeah, people want one Newark, but the king wanted one kingdom. We oppose to monarchies. We oppose to dictatorships. We oppose to totalitarianism. We oppose to no representation, taxation without representation. We oppose to those things. We want democracy. We want full and unfettered democracy. Even the charter schools, even the charter schools are not sure about this plan. Do not be fooled. They know, like you know, that they cannot take a school K-8 as it is and turn it around in a year with the same population that you have. They know that, and you know that. Any educator with any sense at all knows that that is an impossibility to do with the conditions that we have in these communities in a year. It won't happen, and they're not going to sign up for that. If they were honest and had courage, they would come here and say it in public that they do not agree to that, because I know they don't agree to that. Because they know that the conditions that we have in this community take a systemic approach. And what I despise is the fact that everybody that disagrees with the reform strategy that's going on is being painted as folks that don't want reform. We all want reform. We just don't want this reform. And there's ways to reform schools. There are people who've tried it. There are principals that stayed after school without getting paid to work with each other. They invited New Jersey Performing Arts to the building. They invited NYU to the building. They invited all of the social service agencies to the building. They began to plan with elementary teachers and high school teachers together. They extended the school day without being told. They offered classes to kids that they did not already have. They increased the curriculum and ratcheted it up every single day. Teachers, parents, community leaders, administrators together did this without being beaten, without being forced, without being bullied, without being intimidated. They did this. They did it in Newark, and they called it the Global Village School Zone. if people were interested in reform, they would come and ask what was going on over there. And people want to make it about me, but it's not about me. It's about those teachers that stayed before there was a contract. The administrators that stayed before they was asked to. It's about NYU coming without being told. It's about New Jersey Performing Arts Center being there. It's about teachers who stayed in the summertime and wrote curriculum on their own to make sure that their school and their children succeeded. And what was the answer to the Global Village School Zone? Close the feeder schools in that place and defund the program. So I want to sit down, but I want to say that there's a group of people that have some demands, and I want to list these demands before we leave. We demand the return of local control to Newark Public Schools. We demand all principals and parent leadership be immediately reinstated and full expungement of all sanctions executed without due process. We demand fair and democratic process for all union negotiations of all employees at Newark Board of Education. We demand a moratorium, and when I said that before, if we would have done it, we wouldn't be here today.
That's right.
We demand a moratorium on all school closings, turnarounds, phase-outs, renewals, transformations, co-locations, redesigns. We demand a moratorium on all of that. We demand fair treatment for all Newark Public Schools employees with zero tolerance for bullying and intimidation.
Yes.
Lastly, we demand the immediate removal of the state superintendent. All power to the people.
Are there any other elected officials who wish to speak at this time? We will move on to our public speakers list.